What's up, guys? Today I'm talking about a highly requested video in our Discord, which is how to find your daily bias every single time. So we have been very consistent with our daily bias. You can look that up in our daily outlook. So one of the main parts of our bias are the PO3s, okay? Mm, there is almost in every single time frame a PO3, but we only look at the yearly, quarterly, monthly, and then weekly, daily. But the most important are the weekly and daily PO3s. The other one is just for the overall direction, but they won't really help you in your daily bias. So APO3 is built off of a accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and then a close, okay? So open, low, high, close. Or open, high, low, close. A important thing about that is when you look at your PO3, you want to have the low of the week or of your PO3 in general to be supported, so that the manipulation leg is confirmed to set our distribution up, okay? So the end of our manipulation will be the start of our distribution. And when do we know when our distribution has started? We will know that when our high or low of the um, manipulation is confirmed by a SMT, for example. And that is an important thing for this week. This week from um, October 20th to wait, bro, till Friday the 24th of October. Many of you guys, I remember like two or no, at least three or four of you guys um, who wanted to take a long at this area. And your reasoning for that was the all-time highs right there. Okay, so you thought because we had some SMT at the lows that our drawn liquidity for today at this point for the day is all-time highs, which is wrong. The reason for that, we started the week right here, right? So that is the open of the weekly candle. And when you mark, wait, let me mark that out. That is the open. Okay? Weekly open. When you look at the weekly open, we opened, made a low. Okay? That is our low of week. We we came up from the low, made a new swing high, then a little retrace. And many of you guys thought that we won't need that. Okay? So we won't need another manipulation down, and we just will continue till the draw is met. But you are wrong, and the reason for that is that the low of the week is not supported by any SMT. On all three indexes, this low was unmitigated. We didn't had SMT off of this low. We don't. So that was the main reason we were bearish until today, and that is why we took shorts today. That was just because our weekly PO3 or our weekly low is not supported by an SSMT or SMT. Um, we do not only trade the weekly PO3, we also trade the daily PO3, which is same. And the daily PO3 looked very good today. Um, we had, like as I explained above here, we exactly had this one. So our daily PO3 is perfect today. And the reason for that is the draw right there. And I know it may seem confusing, we were up here, but there was only, at this point, only 28 points. Zion, why didn't we take this first? And then come back lower. And that was just because of PO3. And only because of that. In our point of view. Um, so for the next week, we only have 2 following days, and I think I will post that tomorrow. We look for an AMD X or an XAMD, okay? This is exactly like AMD just with an X. And for this week, as you can see, the first day right here. So this is our. I will get a little bit into QT, but just that you get the weekly PO3 right, okay? So I want you guys to understand this. Mm, so this is our first Q of our weekly cycle, okay? And on Monday, this Monday had no news, no high impact news, and on this Monday we moved 400 points. That is a lot for a no news Monday. That is really really much. So that would be our X, okay? That would be our X. We then, so you only need Monday to know if this week will be an AMDX or an XAMD. So Monday is the first important thing you will look for your weekly PO3. We then on Tuesday, which comes after an X, an A. And Tuesday was just a box, right? Nothing much. Mm, we know, we know. So this is today, Wednesday, and we had our M, right? As you can see, we had an X, that was a continuation of that. We then had accumulation. We now manipulated, what is that? We now manipulated and made a new low of the week. I guess we have SMT right down here, but I don't really know. So the drawn liquidity is now higher for tomorrow. That there comes a D. I don't know if we get there. We get to all-time highs tomorrow. I don't know what the overnight and Asia and London will look like. Um, but I'm pretty sure we will hit all-time highs this week. So either Thursday tomorrow or Friday. Um, and you also have to take notes on something like new dogs, new walks, so new opening gaps, new day opening gaps, or new week opening gaps. Um, they're a very strong reversal point. And also true opens, okay? But I won't get too deep into this because this is QT related and they didn't thought it for free, so we don't either, okay? We will teach it in our mentorship, but the mentorship is not open yet, so it will take a while, a couple months or weeks, I guess, at least. Um, but that is the basics of the weekly PO3 and the daily PO3 also, okay? It's PO3s are every time the same. It's not complicated at all. You just have to keep in mind. Okay, so I will make a checklist for you guys. Stands a for a new opening, for a new day opening gap or for a new week opening gap. Okay, so and true X, same with that one. So true X opens. That will help you a lot too. One little thing I forgot to mention is for the checklist in the weekly PO3, you have to understand in which section you're in. So if you're in the X, A, M, D, like you have to know in which stage are you in. Same with the market maker model. So yeah, that is another point you have to take note of. So that will be it for today's lesson. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know why my micro sounds so shitty, but I have to work on these OBS settings. Um, Please leave a like and a comment if it helped you, and join our Discord. I will leave a like in the description. See you guys.